Hey everybody, this is Tactic Angel again. We're playing some more World of Tanks on the PlayStation 4. This time we're in another low-level, or I guess mid-level, German medium tank, the VK3001P for Porsche. This tank is essentially the precursor to the Tiger P, which is also a barely existent vehicle. I guess it doesn't have to deal with the electronic transmission that would randomly set the tank on fire, because that wouldn't be a very fun mechanic. But enough about that. This tank is tier 6. It's a medium tank. It sports, once you've fully upgraded it, the short 88, which is a very good gun at tier 6 if you're top tier, and predictably infuriating if you are bottom tier, because the short 88 is kind of renowned for being not very good at penning anything. That is why we have several APCR. Anyway, so we're playing here. 3001P plays a little bit like a heavy tank. You can bounce some stuff off the front if you're top tier. I don't think that I do any of that in this game. I think that I'm pretty much Swiss cheese the entire time. But, you know, what are you going to do? The best armor is, no matter what you're in, whether it's a mouse or Panzer 1C, just don't get shot. So we're trying to make it happen here, going the opposite way of where the team actually needs me to be, but a lot of people usually end up over here, so, you know, we're duking it out with the Churchill, which is super bad. Not surprised to see that I switch over to premium ammunition here, because Churchill is one of those things that has kind of a ridiculous amount of armor for its tier. We managed to dispatch him. However, we are pretty much out of the match at this point, because we're running out of hit points. But that said, I mean, we've killed 4 people. This is a real quick little game, which I was surprised to see ranked as highly as it did. This is a pretty capable tank. There is my proclivity towards taking not fully aimed shots. It's kind of like, if you're going to have to wait the entire time anyway, you might as well shoot a really poorly aimed shot if you got nothing better to do. Anyway, we're sweeping in towards where the base would normally be. This is assault, so let's, you know, capture the middle flag. I'm not real sure why they say that's a good clean hit, but here you can see I did actually bounce a shot there, which was nice. You can see, particularly when you hit a tank with the short 88 tier 6, it does a pretty noticeable amount of damage. If you're hitting people for 220, 240, possibly more than that if you roll really high, you're going to get their attention, and they're not going to be playing for very long. But there you go. Penetration problems sometimes. Not a particularly poorly armored tank, but not a particularly well armored tank either. There we go. We get the victory. Sitting, that's actually quite a bit of silver. Sitting pretty at 2662 in terms of damage. And 3,000 or 308 assisted. Mastery badge. Good times. There we are at the top of the leaderboard, doing a pretty significant chunk of the damage for our team and our efficiencies. Nice, short, and sweet, but Panzer 3001P, long been a personal favorite of mine. Here we are with finally getting a mastery on it. Hope you've enjoyed the replay, and I will see you on the next one.